Welcome back. It is Tuesday, May 10th. Yes, May 10th. And welcome to my channel, Coffee, Wine, and Stitching Time. And fun times with Jinx. How's that? I set the camera up and she's like, okay, I'm waiting for my, what was that? She comes and she sits in front of me and she's just like, okay, I'm ready to say hi. Like, it was a Marilyn, and then you pop her down and she might stay here like she wants more attention. I don't know. But I'm ready for my close-up something. Well, okay. All right. I've got you guys like yelling at me already. Like, this is it. I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. Was it a Marilyn Monroe thing? It's something like that. Okay, I don't know. But she's like, I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. Director, or whatever it is. That's what it is. I'm just going to call it that. So, it's Jinx's close-up time. That's what it is. Right, Jinxie Belle? And she's in her bed, and she's got her babies, and she's already playing with them, so we'll see how long that lasts. Yes, and if you hear, like, weird noises in the background, it's the laundry. I'm washing some clothes today. So, yeah, so welcome to my channel. By the way, I'm Janelle. Coffee, Wine, and Stitching Time, and this is my FlossTube channel, and I talk about cross stitch and I talk about yarn things. Ooh, yarn things. Hang on. Gotta grab some stuff. We'll just pull that pile over. Okay, now we're good. Okay, so yes, yarn things. Cross stitch, yarn things, and just whatever we want to talk about. That's what we talk about. So, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you. If you are a new subscriber, welcome. And I hope you enjoy what you see. So, we got some things going on here. I did not write an agenda today. So, I have that stuff, I have that stuff, I have that stuff, I have that stuff, and I have that stuff. That's what we got. We got that stuff. So, we're going to go through and do all that stuff. Plans. I had some plans that I wanted to do. I had major plans, and one of my things I said I was gonna do, fill out my planner. So I got my planner going. So I am doing a May Advent box with Athena, and on my last video, this was one of the items that was on. I'm sorry, I'm seeing weird bumps in my hair and it's bugging me, and I feel like I should just put it back, but I don't know. Hang on. No, we're just gonna leave it, and it's gonna be what it is, and there we go. We're good. We're calling it good. Okay. So, one of the things I got from the May Advent box from Athena was the sticker pack. So, I have all of these like wonderful stickers in here. There's all these flowers and just all these fun things. And there's these alphabets in here. So, there's quite a few of each letter. So, what I'm doing is, if I know it's somebody's birthday, I'm putting their first initial. Like, there's Dan's birthday, there's Janet's birthday. I did a special one for my son there. So yeah, so I got all of my stuff filled out. So so that was one of my things, is to fill out my planner. And then I do have to fill this in. I have to update and put all of my colors in here. I didn't do that. You know what? I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I updated my planner. I did it. All right, so I like looked at all of the different items that I had written down here for all the different things that I said I did that day, and I updated my numbers. So the pink here is my Sur Silk Paca. This is knitting, and this is cross stitch. So I did my Sur Silk Paca 4 days, and I started a new Drizzle on the Window hat last night. So I have those, and then these are all of my cross stitch projects that I have. And I have a lot of projects in play this month. I've got my Kind Words, and then Paris, and then I've got Dragonfly in, and then a round robin. This one is, oh, that's Paris. Oh, I'm sorry. This one up here is Professor Hyverman's bee thing. Then we have Paris. Then we have Dragonfly. Oh, this is Halloween. Jazz Cats, Positivity Rules, One Nation, and Harry Potter. So I worked on my kind words. Oh, and I put those in the wrong spot. Well, silly me. Okay, well, we're gonna fix that right now. We're gonna go up there, and up there. There. Silly me. Okay, so you're gonna see here. So this one here, this is kind words. I worked on it here, and here, and I finished it. So I have a finish to show you. And then I have the Dragonfly in. I worked on it here, and I finished it there. I worked on Harry Potter here, and here. And then, let's see, I did the round robin. So that one moves up there. So yeah, so I've got more things to work on, definitely, but I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be a good little progress tracker for me or not, so we're going to have to play it by ear. So I'm just planning on using the monthly spread, the daily stitch for my yarn, and this one for my cross stitch, and then my whips. So I did, not even looking at the yarn whips, so that's going to be later on in the year to catch up on those, but these are going to be all of my ones here. So the ones I have in green here and in colored all the way through are done. The ones that have stripes I worked on or are partially done. This one just got out of there. We're not even going to worry about that one. So if I did a little bit on it, I just did a stripe kind of a thing, or if I did my monthly goal, I did that, but I'm leaving it so I can finish it. And I've got different colors for different things here, and then my X's, my check marks there are things that I've actually finished. So so like this Halloween party, that hasn't been called yet, but I finished it, so it's, you know, somewhere it'll be in this list with a little check mark like that. And then like this one here, Flying Lessons, I finished that one in the month it was called, so it's right there. So yeah, so I've got different colors. There's like a bright orange under here and stuff like that wasn't showing up, so I just kind of wrote over that in pen. But yeah, so that's what I've got going on. I don't think there's anything else that I'm going to cut out of the Whip Go piece. So I'm gonna keep on keeping on with what I've got here for the rest of the year. So I've got lots and lots and lots of goals for the month of May. I'm gonna work on my kind words is done. I want to work on Professor Hyverman's, the Harry Potter. That's gonna be ongoing for probably a couple more months. And I'll show you where that is. Jazz Cats, probably gonna carry over into next month, but I want to get a good piece of it because that's one of the Whip Go calls this month. Paris is also a Whip Go call this month, so I want to make sure I get a third of that done. My mental health, we're going to work on that one. And I wrote some things down, and I don't know what those mean anymore. I really need to start writing down what my little acronyms mean. This is Halloween, Positivity Rules, One Nation, Mill Hill. That's what MH stands for. It's my Mill Hills. I gotta do my March, April, and May Mill Hills. My Positivity Rules, One Nation. I need to FFO with the Dragonfly in, and I need to, yeah, and I've got to cut a couple things I need to do. So we'll talk about all those things as we go, but that's just kind of a little synopsis of the things that I said I was going to do last time, and work on different things. So, well, there's more. Last time I said I was going to work on my fabric drawer. I had a whole pile of stuff down here the other day, and that's gone. And look, I can open and close my fabric drawer, and it's all organized. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a picture in here. So there's my organized fabric drawer, so I'm excited for that. I had to cut down, I had these comic boards, and these guys. So I ordered these, and I'm keeping this because I liked them. I had to just cut off 3/4 of an inch. So if I can find some for 6 by 10.5 or whatever, that'll be cool. But I had to cut 3/4 of an inch off in order for those to fit sideways in the drawer like that, so it would close. And then the T-pins, I found 1-inch T-pins, and I kept this little guy here. They're 100-piece T-pins. I got them off Amazon. And they're 1 inch, and they're perfect. The perfect size for folding and making that fabric so it stays. So I'm gonna keep those for sure, because if I need to order any more, I wanna know which ones I liked. So yeah, so there's that. So I did that. Let's see, what else did I say I was gonna do? Oh, I forgot to show you guys my, look at me, I'm moving all around today. I forgot to show you guys this last time, and I thought, you know what, I'll just show it to you. So this is my magnet board that I ordered. So this is my whiteboard, and I knew that was going to happen. I have probably about 3 magnets on here that are not real sturdy magnets. So let's just go ahead and try to, we'll prop that up here underneath one that's a little stronger. And now I have to reorganize other things to make things go in the right places. Okay. All right. So let's see if things fall off this time. So here's my magnetic, and this is a whiteboard. So I thought this was really cool. It has this wood grain to it. Let me bring it up a little closer. So it's a whiteboard. It has this wood grain for it, and it is, I don't have the measurements of it, but I want to say this is 27 by 16 or something like that. So it's a good size, and it's Navaris brand. So, oops, and here are my other magnets falling down. So these are just regular magnets that are just not so strong. So this is a good little test to see how everything will stay up when I actually have it on the wall. So I just need to get this hung on the wall. So these are all of my needle minders that I have so far. And these are just the ones that aren't on projects right now. So pretty fun. So yeah, so I just need to hang this. And here's the back side of it if anyone's interested. So it's just, you know, wood particle board. And it's Navaris, and there's the model number if you're interested. Let's see if I can get that up a little closer for you. I don't know if it's gonna focus or not good enough, but yeah, so if you're interested, let me know. I just got it off Amazon, so I'm pretty proud of this. I like it. And yeah, this is a good little testament here to see which magnets are not gonna hold its own. So pretty fun. And then here's my big magnet for when I drop my needle. I can like rummage on my floor. I had to do that the other day. Oh, now look at that. See how good it is? It picks up a needle minder. But yeah, so there we go. Now you got to see that. So let's go ahead and put that back up there. Okay. My fun knees. Yeah. I know it's getting to be summer or summery weather out, so it's getting to be nicer. Are you coming to say hi? You want to come say hi? You can come say hi if you want. So it's getting to be nicer out, so I'm starting to wear some capris or some shorts around the house. She's like, oh, just get that spot right over there. Did you see that little head cock? Get that spot. There's the spot. That's the spot. You'll get that spot. Get that spot. That's the one. Are you good now? Did you come say hi and you're good? You're just a little ham, aren't you? Okay. back to your spot. No, you're not going to be there. Okay, so apparently she thinks she's going to be there. Now she wants all the love. She wants all the love. Okay, if you're going to be here, you got to be here on camera with me. That's what it is. All right. So we'll just do this. We'll see how this works for a little bit, and then we'll go on. All right. So yeah, so I got my magnetic board set up. I just need to get it on my wall, and it's going to go right up over there. I got my fabric drawer done. I still have to do floss, but oh, let me show you that. Since I'm moving all around, why not? These came the other day. These are my Pip and Chip inserts. So I got the inserts for the regular floss bobbins. So I didn't get the thick acrylic ones. I got the other ones. So I have my 5 inserts from Pip and Chip. So that's what I'm going to work on tonight. Is I'm going to work on getting my Bisley and my floss all organized there. And yes, I still have the bag of floss, the tangled mess of floss. So that is my goal tonight. So I'm gonna work on that tonight. Let's see what else. I'm trying to look around the room and figure out what else I did that I said I was gonna do. I don't know. Okay, we're just gonna start going into things now. So we are going to start out. You're going to come back. You want to sit on my lap? You can sit on my lap if you want. There. You can sit there, but no, you can't be right in front of me. Hey, what's this over here? You want this one? Okay, there she is. Let's see what happens now. She's like a little kid. She just gave me the evil look, like, I am a little kid. What are you talking about? Okay, let's get into some stuff. So, I know what we're going to insert here. We are going to insert my May Advent Box clips. So, I think we left off on day 4 last time. Was it the 4th? Yeah, it was the 4th. The 4th. It was the 3rd or the 4th that I left off when I did this last time. So I have my May Advent box here. These are all the ones I still have not opened. So proof, Athena, they are still not opened. I am doing very good at only opening one a day, and the ones that are specified that day. So I'm not picking and choosing. I'm picking the right ones. So I'm putting all the things that I opened in this little box here, and I'm saving all the tissue paper too because I love it. So I will go ahead and throw in those clips here. Good morning, FlossTube. How are you today? Today is Thursday, May 5th. And Jinx is right over here on cue. Look at that. Oh, but she's not like trying to get up. Oh, it's because I only have one hand. Say hello, Jinxie Belle. Welcome to Thursday, May 5th. How are you today? Are you good? She's like, she is so like on her toy, but she's been over in front of me like 3 times while I was setting up the phone here. So I think and she's back again. I don't know what she wants. You want to come up again? You want to say hi again? Do you just want to be here for more labs out the whole time? Is that what you're trying to look for today? Huh? Her daddy's home. He's not out of town no more, so she's such a happy puppy. And she's so playful in the morning, isn't she? Where's your baby? Give me the baby. No, right there. Get that one. Bring it to me. Bring it to me. Show people how you don't bring it to me when I say bring it to me. Good girl. Okay. So there we are. Welcome to this morning, May 5th. All right. Again, reminder, just in case you're just joining us and I don't know what order these are all in. Here is my Advent box for May with Athena. This is the box that she made me. I made her a box. I think we're on day 5, aren't we? Oh, it was down in there deep. I'm like, why am I pulling out day 6? I'm like, I think it's day 5. Yes, it's day 5. Okay, here we are. Do you want to help open my present? You like presents, don't you? Yes, you do. So, are you super excited? Here, you come up here. Oh, get it. You want to try to open it? Is it good? Does it smell good? Is it something you like? Or is it for me? I think it's for me. It's for me. It's for me. Go get your baby. Okay. Day 5 of the May Advent box. Oh, say hi to Fred. Fred's coming out to say hi this springy day. So, hi Fred. Bye, Fred. Day 5. Okay. This is so cute. I love it. It's a scissor fob and it has like pinky tones. Yeah, those colors are pretty good there. And it has a heart and a key. Oh my gosh. Love it. Okay, this is gonna go on my scissors. Thank you, Athena. I love it. Okay, I'll see you on day 6. Good morning, FlossTube. Today is Friday. Yes, today is Friday. Not February. Friday, May 6th. It's on my computer right there. Friday, May 6th. Yes. And it is day 6 of the May Vent box. I love it. Lynn X stitches it. I said something about May Vent, so we're calling it May Vent. So welcome to May Vent. So yes, day 6, Friday, day 6. If you probably know right now because these are all in a row. But here's the box. All right, and I should have day 6 right here. Yes, day 6 is right here. And I got the little notification. Okay, it's 7:12 in the morning right now. Yeah, right now. And I got a text message from Athena at 6:14 a.m. What the heck? What is she doing up at 6:14 a.m. or has she not gone to bed yet? Athena, you have to have gone to bed. I hope you went to bed. Did you? I hope you did. Okay, but I hope you're up. Maybe you got a really great night's sleep and you're up early and you're off and doing shirts. I can see it today. It's a good day for you. Shirts. Okay, day 6. Day 6. Yeah, okay, so yeah, the text message that I got, she's sending me little clues here and there. And this one says, just because you're owlsome. I like owls. Okay, let's see what it is. I'm not sitting on the floor today, so Jinx is like pouting now because she can't get. Oh, this is so cute. It's called It's a Hoot, and it's a pattern, but it's not a cross stitch pattern. It's to make a little tiny baby owl out of a little piece of fabric. Oh my gosh, this is adorable. I love it. Okay, we're gonna have to make some little baby owls. Love it. Thank you. Okay, so it calls for the body. It's 6 by 5. The belly's 3 by 5, and the buttons are little, and then just a small triangle for the beak, and then a little bit of yarn. Oh, the yarn gives the little these things for the owl. And then you fill it with walnut shells or fiber fill or whatever you need to fill it with there. Oh my gosh, that is so adorable. I absolutely love it, love it, love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Athena. I see some owls in my future. All right, see you tomorrow, day 7. Bye. Happy Saturday. It is Saturday, May 7th. Yes, yes, yes. And it's early. It is so early. Yes, it is so early. I'm up. I'm way up. And here's my reason. Oh, she knows. She knows that it's her fault that I'm up this early. She knows. She's not even coming over to get on camera because she knows. She's like over there. She's like, yeah, it's Saturday. You just said it's Saturday. I didn't know it was Saturday. Now I know it's Saturday. We weren't supposed to be up this early. But it's okay. It's okay. So good morning. Good morning. You know why we're here, right? Yeah. Heck yeah, you do. All right. Day 7. Look at all the fun, bright cheerfulness. That's why we're here. That's what brings us here every early morning. Day 7 though. I need to find it. Oh, it's a little one in there. Ooh. I don't know. I have an idea. I didn't get a hint today because it's early and Athena doesn't have to be up early today, not on Saturdays. Yep. I love how she did that. So she made her own little envelopes out of wrapping paper. Have you guys ever done this? So you just basically fold, you have a square and you fold in each corner and you make your own little envelope. So it is what I think it is. I just don't know which one or what color. Ooh, 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 it's grape fizz. Gentle Heart, grape fizz. I love it. Oh my gosh, so cute. I love purple. Thank you. Thank you, Athena. All right, I'm gonna add this to my collection. Okay, I'm off to do Saturday. Just in case I haven't told you everything that I've done, we're gonna see the kids today. We're gonna see the kids and Chris's mom. So we're gonna have like a partial Mother's Day today. So yeah, but it's really early, so I think I'm gonna stitch, or maybe I should take this time to do laundry and dishes and adult stuff. But I'll probably end up stitching. We'll see. You'll find out soon, or you already did. See you Sunday. Bye. Good morning, everyone. Today is Sunday, May 8th. It's Mother's Day. Yes, 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 yes. Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there and all you anybody. Happy Mother's Day to everybody, because Mother's Day is for everybody, not just mothers. There you go. So, okay, today is day 8 of the Advent box. Here we go. Are we ready to see what I've got? Ha ha ha. Let's see. There's still so many colors in this box. I love it. I love it. Okay, here's day 8. Day 8. Here we go. Oh my gosh. And so it's not 6:30 in the morning when I'm doing this today. It's after 11:30. I'm in the midst of getting ready to go have lunch with my mom and my sister. We're going to Olive Garden, and I don't know what I'm going to have. It's been a while since I've been there, but I know I'm having salad for sure. Definitely salad. Ooh, this is pretty. And I don't have very much of this type of thing. This is for finishing. She did send a hint the other day, and this was something to help get your FFOs started. So this is from Lady Creates, and it's Berry Crush, and it's chenille. That's the word I'm looking for. I had to find it on the thing. Chenille. Oh, I gotta open it and see, because I want to see if the colors are so true. This is the first chenille pack I've gotten from Lady Creates. So thank you, Athena. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you are having a good Mother's Day, or had a good Mother's Day also. Oh yeah, I like this. Oh, look, it matches. It goes right with my shirt. Yes, it is one of my favorite colors. So, oh, Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now I just got to figure out how to attach it. Huh. Okay, I'm going to have to go look out at their website to figure out like the best tips on how to attach it. Because with it being thin like this, do you sew it? Or do you just glue it? I don't know. I'll have to see. All right, super excited. Have a great rest of your day. See you tomorrow. Good morning. It's good Monday morning. Monday morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Monday, May 9th. That's the date, May 9th. And I'm coming at you here with, guess what? A May Advent box. Lynn calls it the May Event box. I kind of like that in a way. So here's my May Event box. So yeah, so super excited. All right. May 9th. It should be right in front. Day 9. What's this one that's kind of hanging out there? Oh. All right. Here's day 9. Day 9. Let's see what we got. Do 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 do. No, there wasn't a clue for today. That's okay though, cause I kind of like not knowing also. The clues make me want to open it up like right away when I get them. So, oh, so cute! Look at the decorative pins. So pretty. Look at those. Oh my gosh, I love those. Those are so pretty. Oh, thank you, Athena. Look at these. Can you see those? Oh my goodness, those are gorgeous. She made these. I kind of feel like she told me she made these. Athena, did you make these? These are awesome. You did so good. Okay, you're gonna have to tell me your secrets. Share your secrets, because these are awesome. I love them. I love them even so much more that you made them. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, we'll see you day 10. Have a good day, everyone. Okay, it's still day 9, but Jinx, she's like on a mission, man. Check her out. Jinx, hi, what are you doing? She's like, I don't need to be on camera. You want to be out? You want to come say hi? No, oops, nope. She's going back. She's off the babies. Off to the babies. Okay, never mind. She's on a mission. See ya. Good morning, FlossTube. Good morning. It is Tuesday. It's Tuesday, May. Oh my goodness. May the hair stick out all over the place, May. It's Tuesday, May. Oh my God, what is today? 7, 8, 9, 10. May 10th. It's bright and early. Not as early as it was the other days, but I'm awake this morning. It's 10 after 7. At least that's the last snooze alarm I shut off. And I was up late last night. I was doing stuff, so I'm going to film later today, and I've got updates. So, okay, day 10. Day 10, and I got a hint this morning. Oh, Jinx is here to say hi. Well, actually, she's probably here. Say hi, Jinxie. Look, right here. Say hi. Okay, she's not here to say hi. She wants to know what's in this present. She thinks this is hers. No, it's mine. I got my coffee. Hang on, I'm showing you all the stuff. I got my coffee in my bunny mug, and I got my donut. So I got my coffee and donut for this morning. And look, I already took a bite out. Oh, I can't. Look at that. There's my coffee and donut. Okay, day 10. Here we are. Day 10 is part 1 of 3. So, no. No barking in baseball. You want to see it first? Or at the same time? It's Floss! Woohoo! Check it out! Oh, look at those pretty blues. Okay, look at those colors. That's gonna be pretty. Oh, I love this. Okay, day 1 of 3. What do we got coming up to go with part 2 and part 3? I'm like, okay, what are these other things? Yay! Okay. See you later. Bye. Okay, so wasn't that great? All of those items? Oh my gosh. I think they're all so great and I can't wait. The little bunny guy. Oh my gosh, this fabric from Fortnite. I can't wait to see. So this was the floss that I got today. I can't wait to see what goes with these because look at these colors. Those colors are, oh, they're so pretty. They're so pretty. And I get to learn how to finish with the chenille. And I did ask Athena. She did tell me that hot glue is how you get that to stick. So these cute little owl guys. More purple floss. Oh my gosh. All these things. The scissors. The scissor fob. Oh, yes. Oh, and these great. Look at these. She made these. Aren't they so cute? I love them so much. Oh my goodness. So yes, I'm having an amazing time so far and I'm keeping things together here so that I've got it all. Yes, yes, yes. So that's the May Advent box. So super cool. Okay, next let's talk about some stitchy progress. So one of the things, where did I put it? I have to move some of the haul in order to get to the stitchy progress because I think I put the stitchy progress inside the haul bag. I did. So here are my finishes. So I was working on the Dragonfly Inn and I don't remember if I had this finished last time or not. So here's the Dragonfly Inn. And this is from La Hoopla Company. And I did get that off of Etsy. And here is my finish. I do still have to do the FFO for it, so that still needs to be done. But I did not do these things up on top and the bottom. I just did the straight across. So that way it stays within the small exchange size. I finished Kind Words by Primrose Cottage Spinaches. Primrose Cottage Stitches, not spinaches. Primrose Cottage Stitches. Kind Words, and it says kind words are like honey sweet to the soul. And I made one little change on here. Well, actually a couple. There were 3 colors of like this gold color to use. And I think down here, down here you can see that they're kind of like little pluses. I only did little squares. And then on the bees, I was supposed to use like a different shade on the bees, but I just stuck to the 2 colors that I had. So here's my finish. And you can see there. So I just did the little squares there instead. But yeah, so there's my finish. Kind words are like sweet. Kind words are like honey, sweet to the soul. I'm having a problem with words today. I'm struggling today, you guys. But that's okay. We're gonna get through this. We'll get through it together, won't we? We will. So that's all I had for finishes, but that's okay because that was since the beginning of May. Today's the 10th, so that's not bad. I finished 2 things this month already. I've worked a lot. I'm gonna put this stuff back in the haul so it's out of the way, so I'm ready to grab it later. I did a lot of work on my Harry Potter. And so here is, and I should probably take this out. Should I take this out? Let's see if I can take this out. This is the test of strength. Look, I'm getting stronger. Stronger every day. Okay, we have to take one more off. Okay, so here's my Harry Potter so far. Waiting for my letter from Hogwarts, and then I'm putting in the owl with the letter. So I got all these done. I still have like some fun flooshy colors here to do, and I'm going to do some flooshy little tidbits all around when I'm done. But I'm going to hold this way back here. This is the owl. So this is what I'm putting in there. So yeah, so I'm doing pretty good. My goal is to have all of the black outline of the owl done by tomorrow. So I want all of this wing done, the inside of this. Actually, this is going to be a tail that goes like this, and there's like a little inner part here, and then there's a bunch of black for the eyes. So that's what I want to get done today and tomorrow. So that's my goal for stitching for today and tomorrow. And then I'm going to leave it for until the next Harry Potter chat. Oh, and you guys, I think I showed this to you last time, but I don't remember now. I don't remember. So I'm going to show it to you. I got to take this stuff out so you can see the full effect. This is from Pinky Promises. So this is a project bag from Pinky Promises. I love the zipper. The metal-y, I don't know if it's metal or not, but it looks like metal, so I like it. There's that, and then ba-bam! So this is where my Harry Potter owl lives. Look at those eyes. Don't they just stare at you? Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. Okay, now I feel like I have shown you that before. That was like deja vu. So, but yes, so this is where my Harry Potter lives. Okay. I have not touched my Paris again yet. I only have just this part done, but I am going to do the Champs-Élysées side, that part of it there. So that's what I'm going to work on. That's one goal for the rest of this month. Jazz Cats is just another thing on my WhipGo board. So here's a refresher of my Jazz Cats. This is what it looks like. It is a Bucilla kit. So here's the Jazz Cats, and just a refresher of where I'm at with it. It comes all flossied up. So here's this. So that's where I am with that. So that's something I want to work on this month. One of my so much to love bags. I love this one. This is another one of my WhipGo calls, and this is Halloween. So I'm going to be working on that this month, and just a refresher of where I'm at on that one. Oh, I got a little witch's brew coffee on there. So that's all I have done on that one so far, but I have a feeling that one's going to go a little quicker. I hope I cut the fabric right. It seems really small. Hopefully it's not cut too short. Professor Hyberman's. This is the one that I'm starting on May 18th for Zan's birthday. So there's that. And I'm going to go out and buy I gotta go to Stitchville and get some beads to match it's apple amaretto almond M&Ms. So that's what I'm going to use for that. I've got some Raven on order, so I've got enough black to work on that one. Oh, and it's just a little project bag, but the fabric I'm going to do that one on is going to be Fathom by Picture This Plus. and it is an 18 count Ada, and it's this really kind of cool green, steampunky green. So there's that. I have my Mill Hill kits. I haven't touched these again yet. So just, I've got the coffee one. I'm at the beads, so I have to add the beads for coffee. That's the next one I'm gonna work on. So hopefully within the next week I'll get something going on that one. Oh, here's Stitchy Progress. So this is my round robin. It's Lizzie Kate's Summer Smalls, and we're doing this one, and we're passing it around to all our friends. So each one of us is doing the M and the sheep on the hill. You okay? M with a sheep on the hill there, ourselves, and then somebody else is going to do each one of the other letters. And I got mine ready to go to get passed around. So here is my Stitchy Progress. So there's that. There's my M with a little sheep. I think that's everything that I need to do on it. It looks so small now, doesn't it? So, and this is on 14 count Vintage Country Mocha Ada. So there's that. And that's just in a bag I got off of Amazon. I think this is the brand, but it was just wasn't too expensive, but it's a good little bag. All right, so there's my Stitchy Progress and my Stitchy Plans. There's two more things I need to add in there. There's two more things I need to add to my list. Can you get off my planner? I'm not planning on you being on my planner. Are you planning on being on my planner? You're gonna sit in front of it. So do you want me to pick you up and say hi again? Okay. So, you just drank a bunch of water. You're all wet. So, okay, yeah, two more things I have to add to my plans for Stitchy Progress there. I've totally spaced. I'm part of this swap. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called Summer Swap or something like that. Stacy's Stitches is doing it, and I gotta do a small for the swap. I totally spaced. She even said, oh my gosh, I'm doing, hello. Yes, thank you for the kisses. You know I don't do, yeah. So she said something in the post today, like that she was totally bad at being admin for that group, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm just totally being a bad member of this group because I totally forgot and spaced off. And so I had to pull out a small to do for that. And it's autumn or Halloween. And then the other thing is my positivity rules. Now I have not downloaded and printed the pattern yet for it yet, but it's Positivity Rules by Caterpillar. Picture there. That's where it's going to be. That's what I'm doing. So, I don't know what I'm doing for my small yet. I won't show it to you anyways after it's already distributed, but, yeah, so I got to get going on that, and my mental health. I got to get going on my mental health too. Oh, and my One Nation. Oh my goodness, Janelle. And I actually have my hand. What is this? So this is where I have my One Nation right now, but it's gonna change homes, because I don't think it's gonna fit in here very long. So I've got, where's my One Nation pattern? Oh, there it is. So, you know, I went like this to show you the picture. Well, guess it. Hey, look, there's the picture. So yes, One Nation. I need to get this started too for the patriotic piece. And I'm doing, so this is the One Nation by Bygone Stitches, and I am doing it on, the fabric is called Needle Bling Designs Ween Beans 18 count Ada, and here it is. And here are, I'm doing the called for blue, and I'm doing the called for red, which is Cupid and Blacksmith Blue. And I am going to use the B5200 for the white. So that is what I've got going on for my One Nation. So I gotta get this started too. Okay, so we're gonna put that in the pile over here also. So there's that. And then the positivity rules I need to add there, and then the small. So that's everything for me. That's a lot of stuff for me. I'm gonna be busy, but that's okay. I'm okay with being busy. So yeah. All right, let's look at some yarn progress, shall we? So here is the items that I've got going on with yarn these days. So yesterday I started a new class. It's called Drizzle on the Window. And what I'm doing is I'm learning how to put beads into my project. So I'm going to make this hat. Can you see all those beads in there? Isn't that just neat? So Susan Rainey is the designer of this, and she's the one teaching the class as well. She is just the funnest lady ever. Is funnest a word? She's pretty darn fun. So yeah, so we're making these hats, and let's see here. Mine, we had our first class last night. We have 3 classes. The first class she basically walked through her pattern and explained it and all of the sizing and everything for it and what to do for your ribbing and make sure you're doing the right size. So it's cool because I'm getting a lot of, back to the basics. So the yarn I'm using for this is called Malabrigo, and it's sock yarn, and the color is Pocion, which means poison in Spanish. So it's Malabrigo sock yarn, and this is what it looks like all caked up. And I've got this much so far. So I have to do 2 inches of this before next Thursday. So I think it's like the 19th is when we'll go back and get together again. So yep, so I got a little bit of work to do on that. Then this Thursday, we are starting a new knit along, and I am using Cascade Hampton. It is 70% cotton Pima and 30% linen, and I'm doing it in Chrysanthemum is the color. So it's like this corally, pinky, reddish kind of color. Isn't that neat? I think that's an awesome color. So this is what I'm doing, and this is called the Classic Tee, and here's a picture of what it will look like at the end. So we're starting that on this Thursday, so that's gonna go for a few Thursdays here now. So that's what I've got going on at the yarn shop itself. So got all my beads in here. So this is my little travel to the yarn shop and do your little project Mondays and Thursdays bag right here. I got it all condensed. Yes. And let's see what else. Oh, I got some progress on my Self-Packa because I worked on that a few days. So here is my biggest progress that I have for this is that I loosened up. My knitting was so tight on here that the last couple of rows that I did, I got it to be looser where I'm not struggling anymore. So you can actually see some striping on it now. So I have a long ways to go still, but at least we can start seeing the striping. And just a little reminder of what this is going to look like when it's done. It won't look exactly like this, but it has all these different patterns to it. So yeah, so that's the Self-Packa scarf kit. So there's that. I did get a new skein of yarn. This is Cascade Cotton Puff. It's 63% cotton, 30% nylon, and it's like this little puffy kind of tubular kind of yarn or fiber or whatever. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make nesting baskets out of it. And so here is a picture of what those look like. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna crochet those. So that'll be a quick fun little thing to do. Other than that, I've got my classic tee. I've got like 3 hats. I've got a bunny. There's like all kinds of stuff in this. This is my go-to bag. So if I need a yarn project, it's in here. These are my first things that I need to, those are my first yarn focuses. So everything in that bag is my first focus for yarn. So there we go. So there's stitchy progress for yarn and knitting. And now we can get into haul. Yes, we can. So let's see. What did I get? Oh, and I didn't bring it. I already put it out there. Oh, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back again. Okay, so this first thing I'm going to show you, I decided to get the, okay, now I feel like there's something else supposed to be in here too, but what else came in here? Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. Yeah, let me just make sure. That wasn't it. You know what, we're gonna go with it. We're gonna roll. We're gonna go with it. If I find something else, this might be it. In fact, I think it is it. So, but I kind of feel like there might have been one little kind of extra little thing with it, but maybe not. I'm gonna have to go back and research. Okay, if there was more things with it, there's gonna be like a picture of it in the end or something like that here. So, actually, I'll be right back. Okay, I feel better. There's nothing else with it. I was thinking that there might be something else with it, but I think this was it this time. So this is the Stitch and Sip box from Primrose Cottage Stitches. Now, if you ordered this and you haven't gotten yet and you want to be surprised, look away for a little bit. We got a pattern, we got floss, and we got a cup. And that's where I felt like there might be something else with it, because there wasn't, I don't remember, a piece of candy or a sticker, or sometimes there's something else that's little and fun in there, but this I think was just these things. So here is the pattern, so look away if you don't want to see it. It's called Home of the Free, and isn't that cute? And it says Home of the Free because of the brave. And it came with all the floss. It has Weeks Dye Works, and it has the DMCs back here as well. So isn't that cool? I think that's cool. And here is it's Stitch and Sip, so you have to have a coffee mug. So Star Spangled Stitching. So, and this is a good little heavy mug too. I like this. I already had it up on my counter to wash. So I was like, oh, I had to go run and get that. So here is my Stitch and Sip box. Yeah, and okay, so it went on sale like, was it May 5th or May 6th? Was it May 6th? I feel like I was somewhere and I'm like, oh, I gotta go look at that. And I went and looked at it and I was like, oh, I got it. And it came in the mail yesterday. So I think I ordered it like Thursday or Friday. It was released Thursday or Friday. I ordered it and I had it in the mail Monday. This was super fast. So I am just totally impressed with Primrose Cottage Stitches. And on top of that, also, not only, but are they quick like that, but so last time I got the wrong pattern. I got a Witchy Way instead of the Toil and Trouble. Well, they went ahead and sent me the Toil and Trouble because that one's the one that I ordered. So here is the Toil and Trouble that I got from Primrose Cottage Stitches as well. So starting to think about Halloween stitching already. Oh my. Okay, so then I got another little box, and this box is from Night Stalker's Calling. So if you get the monthly little mystery box from Night Stalker's Calling, again, you're gonna have to look away for a minute. I'm usually like really behind the times and not showing you guys these things until like, you know, a week or so after everybody else shows you them. But we got a few different fun things this time. We got a little bag. So, and there's like a little thing on the end of it. And okay, I'm gonna have to figure out where this is from because I'm not really sure. Because I know they do some fandom stuff, but I honestly don't know where this is from. It's a pirate, I believe. You guys are yelling at me already. I feel it. I feel it. It's just like, oh. Okay, anyways, here you go. It says, "You stole my scissors. Prepare to die." So I feel like this could be something back from like Three Musketeers days or something like that, but I'm not really sure. And it has fire swamp rodents of unusual size. So there's like this little kind of tag thing on it. It's this cute little bag. I mean, it's just like this cute little size bag, so that's fun. And then a little one of these little hooky deals to hook onto something else. And then we got a cup with it. And the cup says, "I would challenge you to a battle of wits, but I see you're unarmed." So they made this with their Cricut. So this is definitely going to be a hand wash only mug to make sure that that doesn't come off. But yep, "I would challenge you to a battle of the wits, but I can see you're unarmed." So I feel again like this is like a Robin Hood or Three Musketeers or something like that. So I'm not really sure. But wait, there's more. There's floss. Of course there's floss because it's Night Stalker's calling. There has to be floss. I love these flosses. I got 3 of them. Three flosses. And they are, the first one is called Inconceivable. Yes, Inconceivable. Look at the, there, that's better. Inconceivable. This one is called As You Wish. This is my favorite one. I mean, this seems to help. So there's purple and blue and kind of burgundy in there. Let's see if we can. Isn't that fun? And then we have Mawaga. I don't know. M-A-W-A-G-E. Here's the name of it. And here is, oh, that one is so pretty. So pretty. Okay, I'll be right back. My husband's calling me. Okay, I'm back again. Oh my goodness. This is going to be like, how many times can Janelle go away and come back again video? Okay, so eventually, I've been given the 10-minute warning. So in 10 minutes, I need to go out and drive the 4-wheeler to pull down big trees. I think I can do it. I hope I can do it. But I've been given the 10-minute. I said a half hour so I can finish this and clean everything up. And he said 10 minutes. I said a half hour. He said 10 minutes. I said a half hour. He said 10 minutes and then you can go back in and do it. And I said, okay, fine. But don't be mad if there's a big mess that I didn't clean up. So there we go. Okay, now we're down to 9 minutes. If I don't finish, I'll be back again. Don't worry. Okay, so yes, so this Night Stalker calling floss. Look at that. Isn't that so pretty? Those are some good colors. I do love this floss. And Bobby, this is the Bobby Made Me Do It box. Bobby made everybody do this box. So Bobby at Pumpkin Creek Primitives is going to start carrying this floss, I believe. So you guys get ready because she's going to have all these colors and everything in her store. So yes, start watching for that. Okay, we gotta put that off to the side so we can get to the next thing. I showed you my Pip and Chip inserts for my Bisley. Yes, that's what I'm gonna work on tonight as well. Let's see, what else do I have in here? Oh, I got some t-shirts from Athena. So I got a card, but they're already upstairs being worn. So you guys will see me wear them out and about and around. Oh, and I got a little sticker. A Gryffindor sticker. Let's see, what else? All right, next in my bin. JME and Katie Gull both reached out to me, so these will go in the mail. I know I always say that they're going to go in the mail, but they really are going to go in the mail this week. Saturday morning on, today's the 10th, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. May 14th, these will be in the mail, and so will Candy's. Oops. So will Candy's little thing too. So, okay, so there's that. Let's see, I got some Judy bags. So here I have this cute little Judy Easter bag. This is the small size. Oh, and I didn't even look to see what the fabric was inside. I know that I saw it before, but I didn't remember it. Oh, it's got polka dots. So there's my Easter Judy bag. And usually the Easter things I do are small, so I got a small bag for Easter stuff. And this is the bag that my One Nation is going to live in, because this is bigger than my other one. Check this one out. Isn't that amazing? Oh, we'll turn it upside down so you can see it. Oh, that's kind of a bummer, but that's okay. Here's the back side of it where you can see the same things. And then the inside has that stripe. So there's my Judy bag that my One Nation's gonna live in. So thank you, Judy. And I got a nice little card from Judy as well. All right, let's see what else. Fabric. Just seeing if there's anything else besides fabric. And beads. Okay, I still did not get my fabric dyed, but I have a couple errands to run on Saturday, so I'm going to run those errands, come home, and Saturday and Sunday, my husband's going fishing Sunday, so I'm going to copy, tea stain, dye some fabric that weekend, this coming weekend. Okay, so I'm not going to show you all the fabric. I know I always say that. I'm not going to show it all to you, but I'm going to show you some of it because some of it's just too cute not to show you, and then I end up showing it all, but I'm really not going to show it all to you because I have a lot of, well, I might like show it all to you all, but I'm not going to focus on it all. How's that? So I got a lot of blenders. So these are all blenders. So they're all different colors, blenders. And then I got this Santa paws. Isn't that fun? And then so there's we'll do this with it so you can see this. So yeah, got some Santa paws fabric. I thought those cats were too cute not to pass up. I got some more blenders. So this is a pack and it's all these polka dots. And this is Free Spirit. So these are all these fun color polka dots in there. This one's gonna be cute. Okay. This one you might see it all. We'll find out. Oh, look at that. This one is called Painted Dahlia. And this is from Alexander Henry. So this is an Alexander Henry fabric. Isn't that pretty? And sometimes you have to open it up big to see the full effect of his fabrics. Oh my gosh, that is so fun and colorful. I absolutely love it. It was one thing that I just could not pass up. I had to do it. I got some camping fabric. So this is all it's called Explore. So here's like some camping and fabric stuff. It's like some maps, lost treasure hunting, some camouflage, some cute little bugs, and some stripes. So there's that. I saw a coffee line. I really should have opened some of this stuff before, but you know, sometimes I feel like, oh, I'm not going to show the fabric, and then I feel like, oh, I'm going to show the fabric, and then I'm like, oh, I'm not going to show the fabric. Oh, I'm going to show the fabric. So it is what it is. So these are some neutrals. There is this, I got some little cats, and then some spooky words to go with those cats. And here's the, oh, here's more of that Halloween. This one's really cool. Love that one. Here's some coffee lines. Oh, here's some more. So this is, I think, the Teresa Kogut Halloween line. And there was one that they were out of stock by the time I got to my cart to order it. So I got some pumpkins, but I didn't get the witches. So I still think I want those witches too. Here's a home office one. Isn't that one cute? Scissors and keyboard and glasses and things. And then here's the coffee line that made me do it. So, yes, look at that coffee fabric. Isn't that great? And then, so I got some coffee beans to go with it. Some more coffee cups. Coffee words in gray. And coffee words in cream. So, yeah. So there we go. There's my quilt shop fabric shopping. And then I went to Joann's the other day. And I went to Joann's looking for the Punch Needle Primitive magazine, and I didn't find it, but they had 40% off for 50% off their licensed fabrics. So, and I had never seen this before. Cheers! Oh my gosh, look at the Cheers fabric. Isn't that just great? I think that is so fun. And then there's another Cheers fabric. This one I'll open up a little bit more. It has all their names on it. So, Norm! That was fun. Here's a cute Minnesota fabric that I found with some words. I got some cute pink mini. I got some cute blue Snoopy. I love this one. I got some Beauty and the Beast. I got some Harry Potter. And I like this one because it has all the different houses on it. So I thought that was really fun. And it's cute and colorful. And then I got one of the witches. Sanderson sisters. Hocus Pocus. I put a spell on you. So yeah. So that's all the fabric I got. Oh my gosh, oh no, I still have the beads left to do. Oh, I'm at my 10 minutes. Okay. You know what? And I'm going to have to get a knife to open these because they're sealed really good. I'll be back. All right, I'm back. Oh, I left my water up there. Oh, that's okay. I won't need that much water. All right, so I just helped cut down a tree. All I did was drive the four-wheeler, but I helped so that it would go in the right direction and not go back that way and this and that, and I had to put tension on it. And oh my gosh, it was stressful because I wanted to make sure it didn't kick back and get him and this and that and all that stuff. And I'm not an outside girl, but driving the four-wheeler is fun. Yeah. Okay, I got the scissors. And oh, by the way, I cut down the tree. Here, I took a picture of it. Like real time almost. Yeah, kind of almost. But yeah. And then I got my scissors so I can open up my little I haven't even looked at these yet. So I'm going to be part of the needle minder exchange for Gilmore Girls. So we're going to see how this works for the Gilmore Girl retreat that the Black Needle Society is doing. So I ordered some pieces. Oh, this isn't going to work. Well, we'll see. We'll see. These are tiny. I thought they were going to be bigger. Okay, I might have to rethink my plan. I bought some things for different beads, and so that I can make my own needle minder. Oh, it might work. Okay, it might work. I can't show you the whole thing yet, but just a minute, I'll show you. I just need to get things open first so you can see the full effect for when I'm ready to show you. Oh my goodness. So I have a lot of jewelry making and bead stuff that I've done in the past. So I thought, you know what, I will give this a whirl. It can't be too hard to do it. So a couple different places I ordered these from. One was from Cotay Designs, C-O-T-A-Y Designs, and it's Etsy. So that's the first place I got these. And these little guys, oh my goodness, that's so cute. All right, so you know how colors on your phone don't always show you the true color, or you don't always get the right effect of whatever that color is. Oh my goodness, they tape these things really good. Really good. Okay, so I feel like I need to, oh, this one's, I'm like, why do I get two things? This is a free sample. Let's see what this is. Oh, fun. All right. That's interesting. Okay. So, these are what I got. I thought I got two of those. Maybe I only ordered one. Okay, so I got a little dragonfly. Okay, I did get a dragonfly, but this is a mermaid tail. I got a blue mermaid tail, and it's gold. I hope that's going to be okay. I was banking on silver. All right, well, we're going to have some color mismatches, I guess. Oh, well. I got a dragonfly. I got an umbrella. And so there's a blue umbrella, and I got a pink umbrella too. The pink umbrella actually has gold on it, where the blue umbrella has the silver on it. So I got those little findings. So then what I was going to do with them is I got these guys, these little Swarovski crystal guys. And so there's like a little hook right there on the bottom of that one. So I can take this guy and hook it on there, and I was going to put the magnet on the back of this guy. So that means I have to look and make sure I have small enough magnets to go on these to make that work. Otherwise I have to rethink my plan, but that's okay. So that's what I got. So I got these really cool little Swarovski crystal guys, and then I got these little umbrellas to go with them. And because I got the is it OBCP? I can't remember, but they're like the opalescent ones or whatever they are, where you can, the different colors show up in them. You can see they're not just the plain white, they're the other ones. So I got these 4 little charms that can go with them. So yeah. So I'm going to put those together. So here we go. Okay, and then I got free samples here. So I want to see what my free samples are. And they were quick shipping. I got them from 2 different places. The first one I got from, oh, that was from Cotay Designs. And the other ones, these ones I got from, it's called Bead Time. And they're both on Etsy. Oh, I'm having a struggle bus here. I was having problems talking earlier. Now I can't get this plastic bag open. I feel like I should just get the scissors and cut it, but by the time I threatened to get the scissors and it got better. So these are free samples. So this place here, this Cotay Designs, they actually do some metal cutting also. So there's like this little piece with, it's just a piece of thin metal with a little design on it. So maybe I'll rethink my plan a little bit. Here's like another one, but I don't know if I'm too keen on that one. Here's just a plain little silvery one. And then, oh, there's a cute little dress. Little charm. So, I don't know. We'll figure out if this works or not. Hopefully it works because I signed up for the needle minder exchange, so, and I gotta get these made. So this will be something else that I need to work on this weekend. Oh my goodness, everything's dropping. Everything's dropping. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. They're back in the bag. They're not just laying out all willy-nilly all over the place. They're back in the bag. So I think that's finally everything that I showed you. I don't know how many snippets of videos this is, how many times I had to leave, but I'm thinking that's what I'm going to call it. Something about like, how many times can you pause and come back, pause and come back, pause and come back. But yeah, I think I got everything covered of what I've got. So I had enough haul, but I was gonna do this. I was thinking of doing this yesterday, and I thought, oh, just in case, I was gonna do it yesterday morning. And I thought, no, I think I've got some packages coming. So glad I waited, because I had 5 packages yesterday. So that's the majority of the stuff that I got. So yeah, so my plans is work on all of those cross stitch things. I got the One Nation, Positivity Rules. I have to FFO the Dragonfly in. This is Halloween, my Mill Hills, my Paris, my Jazz Cats, my Harry Potter Owl, my, on the 18th, I'm going to do the, Professor Hyverman's Steampunk Machine one that we got in the Steampunk box. Oh, there's also May 23rd is a special date for somebody named Janet. So I am going to do something for Janet as well. So stay tuned. I have an idea what I want to do, but yep. So the 23rd is Janet. The 18th is Zan. So all these fun days coming up. So I think that's everything. I'm looking all around. Now I have a mess to clean up, but I should procrastinate and make sure that I get my mess really clean so I don't have to go out and clean up the tree mess. Because as I was kind of coming in the house, he goes, now the work really begins. What are you going to do now? And I'm like, I have to go back in and finish my video and clean up my mess. You only gave me 10 minutes. And I said I needed a half hour. So I knew how much time I needed. Oh, I got poppers. Ha! Poppers. So yeah. So there we go. All right, I'm gonna let you go. So I don't know how long I've been. Maybe this is the shortest video I've ever made. Maybe it's a normal average one. I don't know. But you'll find out in the end and we'll see. So I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Again, if this is your first time joining me, you can see that I'm just a unorganized mess. But you know what? I got some cool things once in a while. So there you go. You know, you give and you take, right? You gotta give and you gotta take. So yeah, and if you've been with me for a while, thank you for continuing to stay with me and watch my videos, and I really love it. I have a good time doing this. It always puts me in a good mood when I like show everything and talk to everybody and tell everybody my plans, and I don't know why, it just puts me in a good mood. Maybe it's because my doggy loves me and she comes over and gives me loves too. Who knows? Who knows? There's all kinds of things that just make a person happy. So yes, so in light of that, my Positivity Rules is for Mental Health May. So it's Candy, 614 Stitcher is the one who's hosting that, and it's Mental Health Care Sal, hashtag Mental Health Care Sal, Zan, Crazy Band Lady, Stitches, her birthday is the 18th, and she's doing a Zan's Bee Day Sal, B-E-E Day Sal. I've got, are there any other Sals? Harry Potter, Jazz Cats, Whip Go, Halloween, Whip Go, One Nation, Patriotic Sal, Stacy Stitches, and I think it's, I'll put the hashtag in here when I put these in here. So it's something with patriotic and May. So instead of doing maniac type stuff, she does patriotic May. So that's the other one. So I knew there were 3. So there's candies, there's candies for the mental health care, there's Zans for her Zan's B-Day Sal, and then the patriotic one that I have to look up and put in the comments, so you've probably already seen it. And then, you know, there's something else that Janet was talking about that for her birthday thing. And she was talking about, and this is really cool, so go watch Janet. And it's not this week, it was the last week one. So I think it was like, I think she posts them on Tuesdays normally. So check out like the 2nd or 3rd or whatever that one is there for Janet. She talks about doing this little thing where you buy a cake pan at Janet Jabber. You go buy a cake pan at the dollar store, cake mix, frosting, candles, and stuff like that, and you put it together in a package, and then you like bring it to the food shelf or the shelter or something like that. And it's something that a lot of kids don't always go with, like they don't always get a birthday cake. So I thought that was pretty cool. So she was going to put some of those together. So go watch her to find out all the details on that. But yeah, so there we go. There's all the things. And so I'm going to get to cleaning up my room. I'm going to go start working on my floss. What else did I say that I was going to do? I've got a couple other things I think I'm going to focus on tonight as well. So the floss stuff, and yeah, oh, I'm going to make dinner tonight too. Imagine that. All right. That's enough of the Minnesota goodbye. Have a wonderful night, day, whatever it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you, and smile, sparkle, shine. Bye.